Greetings YouTube and welcome to the Blue Corner into a card of a Vanguard Market Watch. It's only been 2 months since the last time I did one of these, and boy have things changed since then. And you'll see it in some of the prices on here. So before I dive into that, I just want to take a quick moment to talk about some pre-sale prices for the upcoming Fighters Collection. User by the name of Trent Maniac? Yeah, he's got pre-sale listings for the set. He did the same thing with Ruby Labyrinth, and his prices were actually quite reasonable. They were very much like ideal 808s in that they were based on basically what the cards were valued in Japan converted over to US dollars. So I think if you need a good ballpark figure of how much these cards are worth, this would be the good starting point. So he's got the Cray Elementals at $1.50. All of the Heal Triggers are also $1.50. And then I believe the G Guards are $2.50. Yep. And then you get to the Gen Rares themselves. The average seems to be $7 or $9 depending on the clan. If it's like on the low end, then it's that low. If it's one of the really stronger ones, like well, I don't know actually what the Bermuda Triangle one does. I'm just assuming it's $15 because it's waifu lowly crap. The Grand Blue one is really good, so no surprise that it's $23. Beyond Order Dragon was the most expensive card of the set in Japan, so I'm not surprised on that. This is the Pale Moon one, that is the DI one, the Magic Colony one. The Link Joker one's really strong, and it's seeing immediate play in Japan, so no surprise that this guy's 25. Dai King is a lot higher than I thought he'd be, but he's actually quite solid. Closer Dragon, 16. I don't see him being that for very long. Card's very good though, but I don't know if it would be $16 good. The Numatama one is $11. I don't know if he's going to hold out that long. That Soul Blasting and that Counter Blasting might be an issue for the Dominate deck. We'll see. Blazing Burst Dragon is 16. He's not going to stay at that for very long. The Shadow Paladin one is 13. Do you even have room for him at this point? And $10 and $10 and $11 for the OTT and Angel of Feather one respectively. Not sure if those are justified values. We'll see. So moving on, let's get into... Nope, that's eBay. Let's get on to TCG Player first. So I want to take a quick peek over Ruby Labyrinth now that the time's settled. And let's see, we got the SPs. Let's just move right past those. Songer's SP is 41. Let's see. No. Those are the secret gen rares, none of that. Alright, so Dry Guts Generation Rare is $21, between $21 to $32. I expected it as much. I think he's more or less going to stay at this point. I mean, he's very good for the deck, although with the impending release of Galleon, you'll probably cut him down to 1, although at the same time, though, he's also pretty strong at 2. Like, you can have your 2 copies and it's fine. Fairfield is as low as I thought it'd be. Can't believe people said that this card was busted, or at least this card was better than Dragood. Like, the people on the Reddits and the wikis are really disappointing from time to time. Negro Songer is as low as I thought it'd be. And, oh boy. Night Rose isn't even on the second page. There she is. Yep. That's what I expected. She's pretty much a one-of at best now. Like, people are... The thing is, I put up that deck profile, and I'm still going to stick with the numbers I've got, and then when the fighter section comes out, I'll probably cut her down to 6, so that I can build my deck to take advantage of Galleon, since he doesn't cost counterblasts. I'll probably just cut the one Night Rose, the second copy I'm running, and then max out on Negro Lazy, because I do want to go back to running 4 Negro Lazy, 4 Cannoneer, and such forth. But yeah, and the Night Rose reprint is $6. So this is a good indication of some upcoming reprints for set 11, particularly Shiranui, since he's confirmed to be getting a triple R reprint. And the current Shiranui is between $30 to $40. So if you're wondering what he's going to be, I think he'll be this price, maybe higher, $10. But that's actually amazing that they announced that Shiranui and his crit Norroy are getting reprints. That's got to make the people who spent $30 to $40, or the people who bought out the card for the purpose of making it as much, really angry. So with that being said, let's move on to the actual contents of this. So, first things first. Oh, no, he's second. Let's talk about Rakudo Stealth Dragon Sukamura-kan. So he is getting an SP reprint in Nubatoma's SP pack. So that means there will eventually be more of these on the market. Whether or not what price he is at, I don't know. Next stage's SP in the full art SP is, I believe, over $60, which is more than the GR's price, which is actually the same price as this guy. So I think Sukamura-kan's SP might in fact be $60+. Question is, I don't think you would actually run more than one of these on the grounds of Nubatoma's G-Zone is actually getting a plentiful number of cards with this set. So you won't need as many of these. I think one will still be good just as a late game finisher, assuming they don't die after 2 Mugen Lords, because that card is kind of bonkers. None of these are currently on eBay. Close that tab. No, that's YouTube. Let's get back. Okay, so Aura guys are doomed. This guy's gone up. He is now between $30 to $50. The last time we looked at this card, he was around 15 to 20. And yeah, there are very few of these things left on the market. I'm not surprised. Shadow Paladins have always commanded a fairly high price tag, especially when they're very good in the format, and Luard is one of the best decks in the format. I'd say he's top 3, top 4. And like at this point, if you've only considered just starting to build Shadow Paladins now, then you were already knee deep in trying to overcome a large paywall because of things like Morfessa, and not so much as Drag Driver. Like, he's seeing almost no play. Not surprised there. Storminator, Commander, Demander. Wow, I can't get my words right. Commander Thabaz's Generation Rare has now fallen to $13. Remember when this guy was pushing 80? Pepperidge Farm does. In fact, I think his eBay is around the... Oh, no, he's higher on eBay. So this is one of those rare instances where eBay is more expensive than TCG Player. And, oops. I should probably close that window. Anyway, so, yeah. Dominator's gone down. I just wanted to point that one out. Getting on that Kagero hype, we have Blademaster Titan now pushing the $40 mark. Wasn't he at this much when Hand Trap Kagero was popular as well? Yeah, I think he was, so that's no surprise. And just a quick check on eBay, and he is, what there? 33? Oh, there's only one listing on eBay, and it's 33. Once that's gone, there's just this SP at $96. No, thank you, sir. Blademaster himself is $11, and that's the only one on eBay. Oh, but then we got some 20, 11, 30 for the OG SP. Where are all these other? I look specifically for Titan and I can't find Titan, but then I look for Blademaster and I find Blademaster. Okay, so you can actually find Titans under $40 on eBay, and Blademaster has himself at around 11 to 15. The thing is, though, this guy's price is going up, and you honestly don't need him for the deck. Like, I understand that the Blademaster deck is probably going to be the best Kagero deck coming out of the new set, but Koen is a Blaze unit, and he fetches out other grade 3s, so you're probably better off running other Blaze grade 3s, and Conroe can search out Protect Lava Orb Dragon, who can then search the new Blademaster from deck to hand. So realistically, your starter is a guaranteed search for the better Blademaster grade 3, so you don't have to actually run 7 Blademasters. I wouldn't recommend it. Just run Blademaster and Sutherland, or Blademaster and, I don't know, the grade 3 that pops something in the column it's called. Like, I think Sutherland's just the better backup grade 3, as you get multiple kills off and he has synergy with the perfect guard. And where is that? So yeah, and Blademaster is 14 on TCG Player. Dimax is $24, and I think he's at on eBay as well. No, he's 24, 27, 26, 26. So TCG Player is actually being reasonable with Dimax's price. Who'd have thunk? Yeah, I got a lot of tabs open, so this is being a bit on the clunky side. So Storm Tempest Goatch, we'll just call him that. Goatch is he hasn't actually jumped as much as I thought he would. $20 to $30 for that on TCG Player, and on eBay he is 20 to 25, 30 plus for the SP. Wow, I thought his SP would be pushing 40 like Titan, but TCG over, I mean North America is much more I guess favored. No, like we've always favored Kagero, but it's kind of actually depressing that Goatch, who's in a much more powerful deck right now, is almost half the price of Titan. Despite the fact that even after the set release, I don't think Kagero is going to make that big of an impact on the format. I mean, Blademaster will see a bit of a surge in play, but I just don't know if it's going to be enough, simply because they didn't get, and I don't think they still have enough tools. It might take another set, we'll see, but yeah, it's kind of funny that Blademaster is twice as much as Goatch, and Goatch does a hell of a lot more in the current format. On that note, his partner in crime, Phantasm Night Rose, she has been going down. Her triple R's at the 20. Well, on eBay, I think she hasn't changed a whole lot, but I'm pretty certain her TCG player prices, if you can find them, that is going down because, yeah, let's see, her market price is 16, so yeah, she's tanked a lot. And that's to be expected as she sees almost no play in Japan right now. She sees some play here at the TCG, but that might change after Fighters Collection. Now let's get to the fun part. So, Searing Hearts finally dropped down to a reasonable price level. She's no longer pushing $50. Instead, she's now flirting with the $23 mark. Although, yes, these guys, she should be 50. But no, Ahsha is down to the price that she should be. Noelle's also down to the price she should be, although that $6.91 is a bit of a misleader. She's actually more on the 11 to 14 side, but that still beats $30 like they were during the last market watch. So if you've been waiting and waiting for a Neo Nectar to finally be less expensive, then now's your time. Obviously, I kind of take the hit here because I bought them when they were high value. I didn't think they'd actually go down this way, but maybe some people saw my older videos and said, he's right. Why should I sell my Ahsha at $49 to $50 and never move it when I can sell it at $20 and move 4 of them? That's the logic I've got there, but nice to see that the market on cards stabilizing, and I think she's actually gone down on even more so on eBay. Yeah, 20, 19, 24, 140 for the SP, 20, 50. No, that's not happening, sir. So yeah, it's become a lot easier to pick up the deck. Alright, moving on to some of the Blaster stuff. So Blaster Blade himself is obviously been going up because of the IG Legend deck. People are thirsty for their shinier Blaster Blades. You've got obviously your triple R from the original set. If you've held on to these all these times, they're money again. Then you've got the full art that comes in the Legend deck. That's 14, so that's what, a fourth of Legend deck price? Like, that's actually quite insane, but then you only get one of them per Legend deck. Still, holy shit. And eBay has the original Blaster Blades at 21, 25, so TCG Player being cheap on this end. Then we get to the strange stuff. So, I did not realize that the Blaster Blade promo from the manga is pushing $30. Like, you can't find them on TCG, but you can find a couple on eBay, and yeah, they're $30. I did not realize this was considered to be the highest rarity of Blaster Blade. Then again, Blaster Blade SP. God, what is that even? Let's see. Gold Legend deck. Oh, what do you know? Found a Legend deck. Oh, $21. I don't think you can... I don't really feel like looking for it, but actually I should look for Blaster Blade Spirit. What's he currently at? Because he's plays in the deck. Oh yeah, then you got your original Chaw deck Blaster Blade. So, like, generally speaking, original Blaster Blades are $20, $30 for this one. And I didn't even think to look for that. Whatever. I imagine it's probably not the whole bunch. So, now let's move on to Altmile. If Ahsha's gone down, then clearly Altmal has, and he has. He's under 20 now. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, kaboom. Like, good. Yeah. Yeah, no, he's not 36 anymore. You no longer own the market, buddy. So, yeah, if you're waiting to build Brave, it's become considerably cheaper to do so, and yeah, you can find them for about $20 online too. We did it, boys. We did it. Moving on to what used to be ridiculous and is now rightfully where he is. Drag Driver Luard is finally under $20, and he's just been going down, down, down. Makes sense. He sees no play, and we'll probably continue to see no play because the Diablo cards are just generally better, and the Aura Geysers. And you can see that he's still a bit more on eBay, but I imagine in time he'll go down. Like, he's $20, $40 for the SP, 21. Oh, we got a 17 on here. So, ideally, it's more or less setting the trends. Now let's get to some of the double R's. So, Commando Laurel is not cheap. I did not realize that he had gone up so much. Like, we got 20, 30 for like the few of these I was able to find on eBay, and then you go on to here and he's 26. Deeply seeing some moderate amount of play. Stealth Dragon, sure, anyway, we already talked about him. Can't find him anywhere, but he is getting the Triple R reprint, so I imagine he will be $10, perhaps 15 after the set 10 drops. Wingle Brave. I knew this guy would go up just because he is best starter for the Blaster deck, and even now, like, you probably... Would you run him in Vanguard? No, I think you still run the guy that calls it too. But anyway, the Wingle Brave is 25 to 35, but there are no listings. And on eBay, he is $34, $30 Japanese or that, and his $57 to $60. I know the SP 70, that I can understand. So Wingle Brave's kind of up there. Just saying. Now, moving on to some more other stuff. Protect Orb Dragon, eBay is 25, 24, 24, 25, 23. So, 25 seems to be good value for Protect Orb Dragon. He goes up every time Kagero gets support. 24, 24, 22. So, yeah, seems to be over the price. Negra Lazy, this guy. My good lord, this guy. So, $21 on TCG Player on eBay. The few listings you can find him has him at 28 to 34. Night Rose may not be doing as much damage here in the TCG in Japan, but my god, some of her cards are being valued as such. Then, let's see, Belial Owl, $30, so he's... Why is he still this much money? Oh, that's why. This guy, whereas he's $22 otherwise. But he's there's only one of these that's $22 left. After that, he goes to 30. But if we check eBay, you'll find that he is 24, 25. So eBay has more of these things. Oh, this guy's got a ton. How much does he have? Oh, he sold 19 of these, and they're at 25. $10 shipping if I want these to Canada. No, thank you. I want to, if anything, sell what I've got. But still, Belial's kind of, he's going down. Star Rated Freeze Ray. Oh my god, I did not realize this guy jumped up so much. He was steadily climbing up, but now he's at the 24.5 mark. Oh, never mind. It's because the only listing out there is the guy that jacks everything up. Can't believe he's trying to sell voltages for $45 when there's like a $7 one right above it. Whereas you go on eBay and yeah, you'll find more of these under 20. So don't let this guy get away with keeping it as high as it is. He's not $24.50. He is $20. Just look elsewhere. Voltage Horn Dragon is back up again. There's only one listing on TCG Player, $18. eBay, you can find them for less, 14, 15, 15. The only reason I can see why Voltage Horn is as high as he is because Sweep Command hype is starting to happen again. Checked on him recently, and Sweep Commands on TCG Player I think are the $14 mark, whereas on here $11, $12, SP's $30. That I don't think that ever went down. Oh, $7 if you buy from Singapore. I wonder which seller this is. $7 from Germany. Oops, we'll get to you last. Oh, I guess I didn't open another tab, did I? There we go. Let's see. Die Games. This guy. And he's got 10 available. Trust me when I say this guy is really legit. Like, I've ordered, like, 2 of my mail days have been stuff from this guy. So, that's a pretty decent price. And he's only charging $4 shipping. And that's international to Canada. And that's actually quite nice. So, yeah. No complaints there. Let's see. Stealth Dragon Norroy. I couldn't find any on eBay, but he's currently set $11, but he's also getting the reprint in the set, so he will drop. I think he'll be $6. Dragonite Jonox. He's been going up because Blademaster hype. He is now pushing the $14 mark, and I believe that's the same here. $11.45 for the full art SP, $50 for the SP. Now, there aren't very many of these out there. And unfortunately, it seems like $14 is the price now. Let's see, Denial Griffin, $14. Yep. But that, yeah, $10 online, but there's only like one of these left, and I think it's from the United Kingdom. So who knows what the shipping is. $21 shipping to Canada. No, thank you. I mean, I've got my 3, but still, like, gross. It ain't easy living north of the border, I'll tell you that. So, with that being said, we're going to end this market watch with 2 things I think we're considered looking at. So, first up, Escort Dragon Attendant Rias. This is the Blaze Perfect Guard. And given that with the incoming set Blaze, I feel like is going to be really strong. Whether or not it'll break into the format remains to be seen. Like, I think they might have problems, but on paper, it seems like a really solid deck, and if you can't get Protect Orb Dragons, then Rias is a solid option. There's also Drumjid, who's in the set, the arguably better Perfect Guard. This one I just mentioned because if it boosts Sutherland, then you get a bonus with him. Or the grade 3 Blaze Sutherland gets some kind of synergy with this card, but it's a Blaze Perfect Guard, so you can search it off of Dragon Dancer Marcel, which I feel gives it a bit of a nod. And if you find her on eBay, you'll find that she's more on there. So she's actually kind of cheap on here. I consider picking them up. And then the last card I want to talk about is Deus Ex Machina Demiurge. And we'll pull up both of his listings here. $2.99? Yeah, no. He's like $3 to $5. Anyway, the reason why I bring this guy up is that Set 11 has new cards for Gear Chronicle that support this guy. And it's actually quite feasible for you to get this guy off on like your 3rd Strider, if not maybe your 4th one at the latest. Like, it's going to be a lot easier for you to set this guy up because there's just more Zodiac Time Beasts as of this set and some better idea drones. So if you're looking for just a fun deck to play against your friend's Harry deck, or just you've wanted to play Gear Chronicle but you can't get Chrono Jet because Chrono Jet's expense, or Chrono Fang, actually, what's Rebellion at right now? Because I think Chrono Tiger Rebellion's like ultimately what... Okay, so Rebellion's gone down too, so just playing Chrono Fang Demiurge might not be a bad idea. Chrono Fang Tiger's gone down, you can run Tiger G, or you can run the Idea drones. Basically what I'm saying is, if you're looking for like just something to play and you don't really want to go to like the hoops and bounds to get the Chrono stuff, then why not Demiurge? He's a $2 gen rare that maybe will go up even higher than that. I'm just saying, like, it seems like a really good investment for, in my opinion. It and Rias, although Drumjid's probably the better Perfect Guard, but I'm just pointing these out. If you don't want to spend the money on Protect Orb Dragons, you can get Rias or Drumjid. Depends on how expensive Drumjid ends up being. So that's it for this market watch. I apologize for the sheer length of this one, but I wanted to get a lot of stuff covered, and I believe we did that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will try and do another one of these in the future when, well, basically when, I don't know when, because I don't really want to do a market watch of Bermuda Triangle cards. Like, I'm just going to be honest on that one. So I guess after we'll see some more results come in. Yeah, anyway. There will be another one of these, and it will hopefully not take 2 months to get the next one. So, hope you guys enjoyed this. Until next time, this is Boostar899, jacking out.